Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about the daily news regarding Gamaergate 2. Because this is not stopping anytime soon. Anyway, let's go over the first one from The Verge. The return of Gamaergate is smaller and sadder. The person who wrote this article literally misinterpreted the entire situation, tried to gaslight the people, and tried to basically just gaslight. The person here is not interested in displaying facts. They basically just lied all the way down. And, well, because just a quick recap of the situation. It started because somebody related to, allegedly, Sweet Baby Inc. decided to cancel the Steam group, as you can see here, which was reporting what game Sweet Baby Inc. was involved in with. And, well, it kind of had a straight-on effect, and it went everywhere. So basically that's the recap. And as you all know, games journalists and people of the mainstream media reporting on this nonsense are not known to be honest. So basically what we have here is a bunch of receipts that this person was being, well, dishonest, as you can see here. Update: the writer of the Verge Gamaergate 2 hit piece openly admitted to having a one-sided agenda. They did not want to put an accurate timeline of events into the story, so they could depict Sweet Baby Inc. as victims who didn't harass the Steam curator group. And yet, we have actual proper evidence of that harassment. Because after all, it is always okay when the far left harasses you. It's never okay when you try to defend yourself against this harassment. Because if you dare to defend yourself against this harassment, then you become the harasser. It's retarded nonsense 101. Either way, here is some of the stuff that this person actually wrote. I hear you. No, let's see. I hear you, and I understand, and this is where we part. Ideologically, at least, I shared this conversation I had with my editor about this because in preparation for my piece, I struggled with this particular bit on the conversation I had. It really helped me understand Brutus and his ilk have a grievance against Sweet Baby Inc., and that is rooted in racism and misogyny, and has no basis in the reality of how video game developers work. That's it, period. Yeah, that's literally not quite true. Right, and when we get into the nitty-gritty of who did what, when, and not obviously the who's and what's that are necessary to explain this, so that central premise gets lost. And me personally, I have to remember what my piece is ultimately about. Gaslighting. That's the pieces it's all about. And it's not about providing a timeline of events. It's bigger than that. It's about explaining that the reason you're hearing about this company called Sweet Baby Inc. Gamaergate 2.0 is getting thrown around is because there's a group of people who decide they hate woke video games and found a convenience game code to target and like conspiracy to underpin it. Jesus Christ, woman. You're literally a writer for a goddamn fucking newspaper or whatever, news website. Use periods, commas, or something to give a breather for the person reading this. Jesus. It's possibly, probably, allegedly, who knows, maybe diversity higher, no wonder. Right, so Brutus obviously came with all the receipts and he posted every single conversation he had with her. Well, first mistake. When these people contact you, the first thing you can go and say, if you pay me, I'll give you a few lines, but here is my bank account, deposit $5,000 in there, and then we'll talk. And when they do that, here's my line, go fuck yourself, you piece of shit. That's all you have to do. Or you'd go on from the beginning and say, go fuck yourself, we know you're going to write a hit piece. We know you're not going to tell the truth. So either way, he actually shared every single screenshot, every single thing that he had with this retarded writer. And boy, oh boy, it is a doozy. So go on and check it out at Cabruto's Rambo. And obviously, the person, after throwing shit around and not being able to deal with it, they protected their tweets, because that's what they do. After all, they couldn't handle the nonsense they tried to spread. So, with that being said, we now have a new retarded game around that is now a confirmed, linked to Sweet Baby Inc. As you all know, here it is from shortyawards.com, and they talk about the game, objective strategy, etc., which I don't care. But if you go at entry credits related to the game, you see the name of one person and the other person. I'm trying not to say their names, And you can see it is brand content manager. Now that's interesting. At Reflector Entertainment Limited. Well, isn't that name somewhat familiar? Right, it's the co-founder at Sweet Baby Inc. Well, now that's interesting, and the other one we already know, so there is no need to go into depths into it, but it's the story actor at Sweet Baby Inc. So we know this game is going to be utter shit. Utter garbage, utter wokeness. It's called Unknown 9 Awakening. They took an average woman, which is Chalotra or something like that, her name, which, let's face it, she's average, and made her a 2 in the view. So it's related to Sweet Baby Inc. They have Sweet Baby Inc. infestation at the developer, and they uglified the woman, which she was average at best. So this one may end up being like Forspoken, or that other game that didn't work, a Vium, or whatever that it was that we all forgot about. Oh hey, about Suicide Squad, which is actually a bit on the hilarious side. Here it is, the current gameplay, or the current quantity of players. Here we have Suicide Squad, released a month ago at 488. A game released in 2009, which has some problems running on newer Windows, which you need to dance around with some patches, community patches here and there to get it to work. Especially the FOV. It's at 493 players right now. Well, that doesn't bode well to the Sweet Baby Inc. narrative, is it? But people decided to go on and, point out the problems here at the forums on Steam, and they began closing the threads and banning some people. As you can see, they went there quite a bit. But obviously not yet everything. They did scrub the forum, apparently, allegedly, which I am not quite so sure about. But they also banned a few people because, for no reason at all. As you can see here, one user, which Grams shared that post from Based Entertainment, apparently, allegedly, he got banned for one reason. Empty. An empty square for no reason at all. Yeah, we are seeing things here that are not doing so well, but before I continue, here's a trailer. I'm back, baby. Yeah, right. So, now that I'm back, as you can see, it's not doing so well at the Unknown 9 Awakening. No, that's a proper name, isn't it? After all, it's woke garbage, but I have more good news to share, or possibly bad news for Sweet Baby Inc. and thereabouts. From the Park Play, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League sales are 33% worse than Gotham Knights and 61% lower than Guardians of the Galaxy. So basically what we get out of all this is that they're doing utter shit. People are definitely not happy with the garbage that has been released lately. No wonder they are trying to censor this, they are trying to gaslight you. No wonder they are trying to pretty much ignore everything that you're doing. No wonder that it's happening. And well, there's also good news. After all, here is the Sweet Baby Inc. group on Steam. The Sweet Baby Inc. curator group is at 300,353 followers. So it's definitely not just very small as once again, now back into the original entry article of this, is not smaller as they think it is. It's one of the biggest curator groups on Steam right now. And I think it's going to get even bigger if these people keep on doing this. Gaslighting, lying, and doing everything they possibly can to go against games and gamers. After all, these people are retarded. It's games journalists. So, on that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night. And remember, fuck you, YouTube. Fuck you.